Hey guys, it's Bellamy here from Midnight Suns, and I just got back from the Singapore premiere of Bad Boys Ride or Die. So I know this movie is out for you guys already in the US. It came out last week for you guys, but over here in Singapore, we're only getting it next week. So I actually got to see it 1 week earlier, which is today. And yeah, this is just what I think about the movie, some quick thoughts about the movie. So let me just start off by saying this movie is hilarious. The characters are so funny, and the dialogue, the screenplay is really funny. In fact, I would actually say this is one of the funniest action movies I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen a lot of funny action movies, so that's saying a lot. This is way funnier than any of the previous 3 Bad Boys movies, and I'm just gonna say there's this really funny joke in the movie about a racist alligator, and you won't understand it until you watch it, and yeah, that was really funny. But one thing which I think a lot of people maybe will have a problem with this movie is the shaky cam. So this is an action movie that is full of shaky cam. Like all the action scenes, a lot of shaky cam. So it really feels like a Michael Bay movie, even though he didn't direct it. He directed the first 2 Bad Boys movie, and I feel like this movie is really like a spiritual successor. I mean, it is a successor to the original movies, but even the cinematography, the camera work really feels like the Michael Bay style of directing. And Michael Bay actually has a cameo in this movie that is pretty funny. I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, he does have a very short cameo in the movie, and I really like that. And as for the story, I would say it is a pretty straightforward action movie story. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, their characters, they have kids in this movie, and their kids are really badasses as well. They're like in their 20s, the characters. And I actually think that was one of the things that this movie did really well. You know, a lot of times in this kind of movies, when they resurrect an old franchise, they try to have like the old characters pass on their legacy to their children, like in Die Hard. And I don't think it was done very well in Die Hard. But in this movie, in Bad Boys Ride or Die, I'm not gonna say that the passing of the torch was perfect, but I think they did a really good job introducing their kids and actually making their kids really likable characters. And I know that Will Smith's kid, the character in this movie, was actually the villain in the previous movie. So he was already introduced in the previous movie, but they really expanded on his character in this movie. And yeah, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but yeah, you guys just need to watch it. And I really think that was one thing that this movie did really well, is they didn't have the kids replace the legacy characters, but they introduce them as awesome characters in their own right, and the audience really loves these characters, at least the audience that I was with. And yeah, I myself, I really love these new characters as well. I don't think they can replace Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, but they are really awesome characters in their own right. And yeah, all the characters in this movie were nailed down really well. And so for my final rating, I'm giving this movie, Bad Boys Ride or Die, an 8 out of 10. I think it's super funny, the characters are hilarious, the dialogue is really all the jokes back and forth are great, and all the character drama and the over-the-top action scenes are fantastic. This movie is just filled with a lot of adrenaline, and I absolutely love action movies like this, and I can highly recommend it. Go and watch it, guys. You won't be disappointed if you are a fan of action comedies like me. And that's all for this review, guys. Do consider subscribing for more movie reviews here on the Midnight Suns channel. And with that being said, thanks again for watching, and as always, stay gold and never fade. Bye guys.